Hello, I'm Davis Turner of Huckleberry out of Austin, Texas, where we like to focus on Gulf Coast seafood. We're going to be doing a quick fry with a little bit of salsa, limes, and cilantro. What we're going to be doing is starting on just a regular old cast iron pan, topped with a little bit of oil. We're going to be saying maybe about 2 inches, an inch and a half, 2 inches from the top. We have our fire lit. Now we're going to go ahead and start preheating that to about 325, 350 degrees. Really don't want to go above 350. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and start with our shrimp. Whenever we're cleaning them up, we want to be able to leave the heads on, and we would like to also leave the tail on. So the easiest way to do that is to take a paring knife. We're going to come straight from the back side of its head and just follow its spine all the way to the tail. So we have that. We want to be able to clean out the shrimp. Again, just take your paring knife, scrape out all the inside. From there, we have a cleaned head-on, tail-on shrimp that we're going to let soak in buttermilk. Now that we have our clean shrimp and we've put them in the buttermilk, we're going to go ahead and start getting ready for the dredge. A good tip to know is use one hand to pull out of the buttermilk, another hand to bread your shrimp. This mix that we use is a cornmeal and a rice flour blend. Now that we have our breaded shrimp ready to go, we have another quick tip. Don't drop this directly into the fryer. What you're going to want to do is let it sit in the refrigerator, an ice chest, for a minimum of 5 minutes. The longer it sits, it's going to start to dry out the batter to the protein itself. This is going to give time for the shrimp to set and be a much crispier, juicier shrimp. All right, our shrimp have rested. They are ready to start cooking. We want to be cautious. The oil is very hot. It is going to sizzle, so we want to have some good, nice tongs, stay away, and go drop one at a time. When you're dropping your shrimp, you want to be sure to not overcrowd the pan. If you overcrowd the pan, it's going to lower the temperature, and you're not going to have a good, even cook. We're going to be looking about 3 to 4 minutes. That means about maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes on each side. We're just looking for them to get nice, golden brown, and then we know they're going to be good. We have some great color on these shrimp. You can see the whites already coming through there on the meat. We're going to go ahead and pull these and set them in our catch pan. Once we have them here, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of seasoning salt just to finish it. Now, let's go ahead and start plating. We have a nice little pile. It's going to be nice and enjoyable for everybody. We're going to be using a salsa matcha, and we like this for a little bit of heat, but you can really use anything that might give you a little bit of kick. Now that we have our salsas on there, we're going to add a little bit of lime and then top it with a little bit of fresh cilantro. All right, this was our take on Gulf Coast fried shrimp. We really hope you enjoy.